provide a quick review and score prediction for tomorrow's game between the Memphis Tigers taking on VCU, Virginia Commonwealth University Rams, which is slated for a 6 o'clock Central Time tip-off on ESPNU and ESPN Plus. You can watch that by if you have Hulu, you can check it out on ESPN Plus. They have ESPN programming on the Hulu app, or you can just go to ESPN Plus if you got an ESPN Plus account. Or if not, go to ESPNU. Is on the road once again, playing against a team that I think could come out with their hats on fire. Because they're already in the hole, if you ask me. It's still time to, to gain ground, but you're 4-4. I'm pretty sure conference play ain't started for this program yet, but they're 4-4. And tomorrow, I think it's a must win for early, must win game for them. Taking on Memphis, who is 5-2 and is coming off a loss against Ole Miss Rebels by 3 points. This game is a rematch from last season's matchup where I was there on the scene covering the matchup. Memphis won that game last year around. I think it was game. The game was played around the same time, around this time as well. But for this game, man, Memphis got to come in locked in, take care of business, and get up out there and get ready for the next game. From based on what I read about VCU, is that they're really good. According to the ratings out there, the rankings out there, they're ranked 57 in the country in defensive efficiency, 24 in effective field goal percentage defense, and that's about it. They're not really good with defending the perimeter. Teams are having, as you have seen, teams are having like these huge scoring outbursts on Memphis. We saw it in the Villanova game where those guys were hitting multiple 3 pointers in that game. We saw it again in the Ole Miss game wherever Memphis tried to take over comfortably. Ole Miss pretty much shot themselves back into the game and eventually gained momentum and got Memphis slipping. But I would say this though. One call it, like I said before, it's not the end of the world that Memphis lost that game. They only lost it by 3 points. You know, the game, the game they lost prior to that against Villanova. Have lost multiple games since playing Memphis, and I think I'm not making an excuse for what went down at the Battle for Atlantis, but if Memphis was had at least a day of rest before they play that final round. It's neither here nor there. Back to this game. Um, right now, Memphis is allowing opponents to shoot 35.5% behind the 3 point line this season, and allowing 41.3 success rate during this run that they're currently on right now. And I mean, I read some stories today about this issue, and Penny Hardaway is kind of like pointing it towards the issue towards these guys, given the fact that they're transfer portal players are having bad habits from bringing these habits over to Memphis. And we know Memphis is a has been known to be one of the better defensive units in the country. You know, but that hasn't been the case over the past couple of games. And I think in this matchup against TU, I think You may see that back again. You may see that stingy Memphis defense back again against VCU. Now, there's always a chance that the game plan can go haywire. Always a chance. They're playing against a really good defensive unit in college basketball. So I expect the flow of this game, to be like a Memphis game, as I always say in the past. Slow, slow down the pace, stingy defense, guys forcing turnovers, getting shots when you can. But it's gonna be a low scoring game. And if Memphis can win the rebounding battle with VCU, they'll win this game. You know, we gotta get Jordan Brown gotta get involved in this matchup, man. They've been waiting for him to establish himself as we're getting coming out of Louisiana. He is the player of the year for the mid-major programs, and his numbers are just like way down right now. Only averaging 6.1 points per game and 3.9 rebounds per game. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? And his minutes hasn't been a lot. He's not played a lot of minutes as well. You know what I'm saying? So get this guy going, because he can be a force for the Tigers, man. And the players, the point guards, the guys that are playing in the front court, gotta trust him. They gotta trust that he can get it done down low in the post. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, I know it's this ain't the exhibition games that we saw in the Dominican Republic, but right now he's just not that guy, man. Because he's capable of doing it. He's capable of. He's a guy that can give you 20 points, 20 to 25 points, and pull down 11 rebounds. He can do it. But we can get him if Memphis can get him going in these next couple of games. That's gonna take a. I think that's gonna take a huge load off of the other players. And knowing that now, knowing that you got, I would say, two capable big men. I mean, and I just kind of chuck this back to what somebody told me during the summer. That's because I talked about Malcolm Dandridge being a factor with this team and him possibly starting, and lo and behold, he was starting, but he is having an impact with his team. So, and if you ask me, he's the better player right now than Jordan Brown. That's facts, but and if it comes down to it late in the game, um, hopefully we can Quintily can get involved, heavily involved, could bounce back from what went down on Saturday against Ole Miss. He had a rough night, a rough day. You know what I'm saying? As for VCU, they're Furman forward, averaging 5.5 rebounds per game, 2.6 defensive rebounds per game, 2.6 offensive rebounds per game. assist guy, leading assist guy. Tigers are allowing a lot of teams to do it late, but I think tomorrow, due to being that team that guy is capable of pulling up. It's gonna be a low scoring game, and a scoring game where I got Memphis getting back on track by winning by a score of 78-4 over. It will be a close game, but I think Memphis pulls ahead. Yeah, so and then that's a 6-2 and get ready for the next road game. All right, so that's how I have it planned out. All right, so that'll feel off now, man. Give me like channel, let me know how you feel. What is your score prediction for tomorrow's match? Also check out strike7sports.com for latest content on the team basketball program on the Memphis Grizzlies. Have a blessed. I'm out.